everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Rick's Megafauna. And for this part 2 of our Extinct Rick's Megafauna series, this is our Lego custom Nesorhinus Philippinensis or the Philippine Rhinoceros. Here's a closer look.
Hey there everyone, and we're back for this Rhino Day special part 2. And this is our Nesorhinus or the Philippine Rhinoceros. So we wanted to have a specific day for an animal species that has been extinct for a while now, and one of those would be the Rhinoceros Day. And since we're celebrating Rhinoceros Day, well, technically September 22nd, and to build some awareness for all of you guys that there have been several species already that have been extinct. So we wanted to at least create this video to create or to at least build awareness on such extinction, and so that no further extinctions would happen in the near future. Alright, so Moira here will be coming back later on for some size comparisons. So here, our Nesorhinus or the Philippine Rhinoceros is actually based off from this particular photo over here. And so this is actually one of those that I'm quite excited for, because I wanted to make a rhinoceros that is very similar to how they look like at the moment. And since the Philippine Rhinoceros or the Nesorhinus is actually very much similar to the Javan Rhinoceros, which is still living at the moment. Here's a picture of the Javan Rhinoceros. So I want to make one, and so if ever I would create a zoo and I would put the Nesorhinus there, then they would see that okay, that's a Javan Rhinoceros. So that would be an enclosure for such species. Well, yeah, so but for this particular video, this is the Nesorhinus. So the Nesorhinus here, on a closer look, as you can see here, have several features. So it is basically gray, but I went on with several highlights on some points just to make it more interesting. So we have folds of skin over here on the neck area, which is very typical of the Nesorhinus. It also has several skin folds on the on all of the extremities actually, and several bumps of what do you call those, armor-like structures on the skin of the rhinoceros. It also has a single horn on its nasal area, has two little cute ears which are very acute in hearing, located on top of its head. Of course, it has those eyes here, and then of course nostrils. And then in terms of articulation, this is a ball and socket joint, so we have a ton of articulation in terms of moving the head right, left, up, down. It has some limitations, of course, in terms of how further the articulation is, but still I'm happy with it because it's such a good size. Of course, the legs can move back and forth like so, and yeah, so it also has two studs on the upper part of the creature, and of course a flexible tail as well. So yeah, so that is the Nesorhinus, guys. Closer look. I hope you guys like this. Let's now move on to the next portion of the video.
And then moving on with size comparisons.
And Moira is back here for some size comparisons, and comparing it beside our Nesorhinus here, it's just about the right size as compared to this particular photo. And now that we have that done, let's now compare with other rhinoceros that we have so far on the channel. First up, we have here our woolly rhinoceros or the Coelodonta. Now, the Coelodonta is definitely much larger than our Nesorhinus here as compared to it side by side. The woolly rhinoceros here has some details here of some snowflakes, although probably if I get a chance to probably repaint on this one, I would probably meat on the snowflakes and just have it on brown. Probably have it in this close in an enclosure, and then just drizzle some white powder over it instead. Well, anyways, another woolly rhinoceros that I have here is the Elasmotherium, and this is actually one of my first ever rhinos that I've done so far here on the channel, and it has a very simple coloration to it, but still it works for me. Alright, so definitely it's much larger than our Nesorhinus. Next up, we have our Extinct Bricks Brontotherium, and it's the second to the largest of the rhinoceros that I have, compared even with our first two ones, the Silverdonta and our what do you call this, the Elasmotherium, and along with the Nesorhinus, you can see that definitely the size really differs. And of course, before we head off, this is the last of our comparisons. This is our Parasauritherium, which is the largest of the rhino species, as you can see here. The Parasauritherium, although I think this is not a full-grown one, a juvenile Parasauritherium, this is still the largest of the rhinos that I have so far on the channel. And with that, we will be concluding our size comparisons. Let's now move on to the next portion of the video. And this is Extinct Bricks Species Roll Call, and we have here all of the rhinos that we had so far on the channel. And if you do have other suggestions of other species of rhinos, or any species at all, maybe the dinosaurs or other other prehistoric creatures, then please comment them down below. Also, Maria here would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Bricks playlist over here. But please do not forget to, of course, through all of the videos, and if they're too much for you guys, then of course I'll be putting in individual links of all of the rhinos here, so that you won't have to go through all 500 videos that I've already uploaded in this channel. Well, let's now start with our Extinct Bricks species roll call. Let's start from this side. This is our Extinct Bricks Lego Custom Brontotherium. This is our Extinct Bricks Custom Silodonta or Woolly Rhinoceros. This is our Extinct Bricks Custom Elasmotherium, and our Extinct Bricks Custom Parasauritherium. And of course, I start to show here, this is our Extinct Bricks Custom Woolly Philippine Rhinoceros, or the Nesorhinus Philippinensis. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you like this, and if you do, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you on the next, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Ibitoy Universe and The Adventures of Maria Nasher, also Uncle Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support their channel by subscribing, guys. And as we always would say, let your inner dino brick roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!